The American Tier 2 tank destroyer, the T-18, was a tank that was requested to be based upon the M3 light tank. The M3 was a successful tank used throughout the war and was provided by the U.S. to Britain as a part of the Lend-Lease program prior to the U.S. entry into the war. The T-18 was designed to be a close support vehicle to house a 75mm M1A1 howitzer. Two prototypes were produced and delivered to Aberdeen Proving Ground for testing. Due to the design of the casement on the front of the chassis to house the gun, it placed too much weight on the front suspension. Also, the Army disliked the high superstructure of the casement and scrapped the project in favor of the turreted T-41, otherwise known as the M8 howitzer motor carriage. In World of Tanks, the T-18 has a choice of three guns. The first gun is the Tier 2 37mm anti-tank gun M3 with 56mm of penetration using AP, 78mm with APCR, and 9mm with HE. The rounds do 40, 35, and 50 points of damage respectively. This gun will do with 100% crew 19.82 rounds a minute or 21.31 with a gun rammer with a dispersion of 0.34 at 100 meters with an aiming time of 4.3 seconds or 3.6 with a gun laying drive and a vertical stabilizer. Next is the Tier 4 75mm howitzer M1A1 with 21mm of penetration using HE and 96mm using premium heat ammunition. This can cause 200 and 135 points of damage respectively. With a 100% crew, the reload is slow at 4.09 rounds a minute or 4.4 with a gun rammer. Accuracy is very low on this as it is an up-and-close brawling gun with only 0.52 accuracy at 100 meters, or with using the refined gun it can drop to 0.494. Aiming time is very slow as well. 7-second aim time with 100% crew, and it only goes down to 6 seconds with both vertical stabilizer and gun laying drive. The last option is arguably the best gun on the tank. It is like a laser in accuracy and very quick on the reload. The QF 2-pounder Mark 9 is a very capable gun with not much alpha damage, but phenomenal in all other regards. 67mm, 127mm, and 13mm of penetration for AP, APCR, and HE respectively, doing 45, 38, and 60 points of damage as well. It makes up for this lack of alpha damage by doing this 19.78 times a minute or 21.27 with a gun rammer. Accuracy is 0.341 or 0.323 with the refined gun. Aim time is 4.2 seconds with 3.6 with a gun laying drive and a vertical stabilizer installed. Out of the three options, I use either the 2-pounder for rapid fire, laser-like play, or use a 75mm howitzer just for pure fun. My best game, where I got 7 kills in one match in this tank, was using the howitzer. It is a very fun gun, but takes a while to get used to. The armor profile is very respectable. The upper and lower glacis is very thin and should be protected as best as possible. Even angling, it is easily penetratable by a Tier 1 tank. The upper casement housing the gun, though, is very tough. Not much can penetrate a T-18 from the front. A British cruiser too can when using the best options and premium ammunition, though. This tank should be played cautiously, but can be a very fun tank. In fact, this tank is one of the tanks of choice professional SEAL clubbers worldwide use when they're tired of playing Tier 8 and up games.